Dear brothers and sisters in Christ Jesus, today, 18th of July, Holy Mother the Church calls us to the memory of Saint Alexius. Saint Alexius was the son of Euphemian and Aglaë. Both of them were in high Roman ranks. Euphemian was a Roman senator. So therefore they had huge treasures and property. They were rich people. Alexius, who was born rich, who was brought up in a rich surroundings, in a rich ambience, did not take a liking to that. For him, charity was most important. Then there came a point in his life when he wanted to leave everything, and the night of his marriage, with the permission of his wife, he left. He left with whatever he could take with him, and then he donated everything that he had in his hand to people, and he alone left for Edessa, and there he lived like a beggar near the city gate for 17 long years. So much so that people were edified by his life. One day, the image of Our Lady which he was carrying in his hand, through that image Our Lady spoke and told to the people around how holy soul this person Alexius was. Again afraid now that where this new identity as being recognized as a holy person would harm his soul, he ran away from Edessa, came back to Rome, but his own father, his spouse, couldn't recognize him now. That's how he became. So he spent all his years in his own house as a servant because they didn't recognize him. So they used to give him some food, and then he used to stay in his own house as a servant because none of them recognized him. And all his life he spent praising God in poverty, for he had in his mind that riches were taking him away from the Lord. On that day, the Lord spoke to that rich young man and told him, "Are you ready to leave all your possessions and come and follow me?" He went away mourning, weeping, because he couldn't leave the treasures that he had. But Alexius was quite opposite to that. He left everything and he lived like a slave in his own house for years together. This 5th century saint, dear brethren, is an example of humility to us. He teaches us how we are supposed to keep away from everything that takes us towards pride. We cannot follow his footsteps and do such extensive asceticism. But yes, dear brethren, we can shift our focus towards the eternal, towards the permanent, and learn this, that the name and fame of the world will not come along with us. What really matters is the eternal matter. Amen.